Don't forget to click the Kombi to subscribe, because we never know where we're going to be or who we're going to be waking up with. This is a shared adventure. We are on the world famous Alaskan highway. This week in the vlog we're going to be talking to you about the time that we spent in Canmore, Alberta, and our journey up north to the top of Alaska, and also a few changes in the Kombi Life schedule that some of you are going to like and some of you are not. But bear with us, all that's coming up in this week's vlog. Yeah, so we spent a little bit too much time in Canmore, Alberta, mainly because we loved it and also because we were saying goodbye to some new friends of ours. We were pretty gutted that we couldn't bring John with us, and Alaska was pretty gutted that she couldn't bring her new boyfriend Melon.
I wish I could come to Jasper with you guys.
I wish you could do.
Yeah.
But they have real world responsibilities, so we had to leave them behind.
John didn't want to let us leave his back garden without us experiencing one of his favourite things to do, which is rock climbing.
Yeah, so John hooked us up with one of his buddies, Phil, who took us out climbing for the day. Got our arms pumping. It was a really fun day, and it was one of the items on the bucket list of activities that we wanted to do on this trip and haven't thus far achieved. I was a little bit disappointed to discover that Leah was actually better than me at climbing. But look at those guns, I mean, come on, let's be honest. Super pumped. Shake it up, shake it up.
It was heaps of fun, except when I reached the top of this massive cliff and Phil was like, so Leah, make sure before you come down, just release the clip from the anchor. And I was like,
which one? Oh, which one? She's like, I don't want to undo this, I'm going to fall. And we're like, I actually started to get worried. I was kind of underneath her going like can I catch her if she falls from there?
Oh, it's scary.
No problem. All right,
we also got a chance to hang out with Doug and Wendy for a few days, which was a lot of fun. Those guys have been living in the mountains for a long time. Wendy spent 8 years living in the backcountry without electricity or running water. They were pretty concerned that we were leaving for this trip without an axe in the Kombi. Leave you alone for 1 minute, Leah. We'll check you out.
Dream come true. Proper cowgirl. So Wendy kindly let us ride her horses with her and another cowboy named Bruce.
I'm not sure if Bruce was more stoked on us arriving in a Brazilian bus or if we were more stoked to be arriving and going horse riding. But it's one of those experiences, you know, you just wake up in the morning, you don't expect to be leading a bunch of horses on the back of your Kombi down to the pastures to graze. You know, I'm kind of a little bit scared of horses anyway, so I really don't have any horse riding skills. Again, Leah was way better than me at this activity. Hey Burr! Hey Burr! Kombi's got better brakes than this horse, or at least when I've got control of it. But the sunset ride was beautiful. Wow!
It was impossible to repay the hospitality that Doug and Wendy gave us. But we did work on the farm for a little bit and help Wendy out. Well, we did, while Ben watched.
I was filming, actually. It's quite hard pressing the start and stop button all in one session. Just goes to show the Kombi crew does actually do hard labour from time to time. Not very often.
Yeah, I did a lot of work. I scooped poop and hay.
Yeah, I didn't go to the horse stables on that day. So now, as I said last time, the plan is to drive from Canmore all the way up to the top of Alaska to the Arctic Circle. Wouldn't be that hard, but we are driving a Volkswagen Kombi which has had 10 engine rebuilds since we left Chile. This is something that's going to be very difficult for us. It's the reason we were trying to send out stickers to people and ask for people to buy stickers from us so that we could pay the gasoline. Also, the way that we make the cost of travel a little cheaper is by sharing our Kombi, so we invited 2 new people. Angela from Switzerland. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Sorry if you were waiting. And Fernando from Brazil.
Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Fernando?
Yes. And this is
Alaska.
Alaska.
Welcome to the Kombi. I'm not sure how many times we double checked with Fernando and Angela. Are you sure you know where we're going? Right, we're going to the top of Alaska. You do want to jump into this very unreliable Kombi and come with us that far, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? Be fun. I don't think they know what they're getting themselves into. I don't think I know what I'm getting myself into, to be fair. But that is the current Kombi crew, the 4 of us heading north. The drive from Canmore up to Jasper was one of the most anticipated drives, and the main reason actually that we headed all the way across BC into Alberta and up, because we wanted to drive through the Rockies. It was phenomenal. Obviously the water's getting a little colder, so bath time in the Kombi has been a little bit difficult. So we're opting for the kind of just jump in and deal with it situation.
We found this great spot called Horseshoe Bay. The water was stunningly clear, beautiful and freezing.
Yeah, you certainly feel alive when you're jumping in from like, how high is that thing? High enough for my ass to hurt for like about half an hour afterwards. My technique was terrible, but I definitely felt alive. We've been waking up in a lot of beautiful places actually. The free camping has got a lot easier as we go north. There's obviously a lot more land and a lot less policing of it. I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I'll be changing the formats of the weekly videos. When I originally decided to do this weekly vlog, it was supposed to be a 60-second update so you guys could follow exactly what was going on. Now you've probably noticed that these vlogs aren't 60 seconds long. I put a lot of effort into it. It takes at least 2 days if I cram in 10 hours a day. Usually during those days the girls or whoever else is in the Kombi will go off hiking for the day and I'll miss out on that. It's a small sacrifice I pay to keep the channel going, and I'm happy to do it because I still get to have a lot of fun. But this is the end of the trip now. This is Alaska. This is what I've been trying to get to for almost 4 years. There's only a couple of months left before winter's coming. I'm going to the top of the world where winter comes pretty damn quickly. I have to drive a lot. I have to film a lot because I have a lot of video ideas that I want to still produce whilst I have the Kombi, because I'll be giving the Kombi away in a couple of months. So for that reason, I would like to spend the time enjoying the end of my trip, filming it so that I can share it with you guys, and then later on I'll be sharing the whole Alaska episodes properly produced in the episode format that you guys love. So I'm sorry that I won't be doing the weekly vlogs through Alaska. I hope you understand that it's a time thing. A lot of you guys have been asking on the channel what happened to the Mexico adventures. You jumped from Cuba and then the Where is Sean episode, and now all of a sudden you're going to be arriving in Alaska. There seems to be a whole chunk missing, and there is. I have hard drives and hard drives full of excellent footage that I just can't wait to share with you. So I really want to get into doing that. I want to start producing the After Alaska episodes again. At the moment I'm getting zero time to work on that. I know that you guys are got my back on this. Please give me a thumbs up if you're supporting this. Don't give me a thumbs down just because you're not going to get the weekly videos. I've already delivered way more than I ever intended to do, and put a heck of a lot of effort into it. So I hope you guys can see that and you appreciate it. It already looks like Alaska is going to be one of the biggest challenges for us. We are just approaching the start of the Alaska Highway, and already the Kombi is throwing tantrums. Just approaching the start of the Alaska Highway, and the engine is spitting out a heck of a lot of oil. There is oil absolutely everywhere, puddles and puddles and puddles of it. And basically the last time this happened was in Costa Rica, and we got about 10 miles out of the engine before it blew up. I'm just trying to assess the damage now and see whether it's engine rebuild number 11 or what, but this is not a good position to be in heading into Alaska. So you can see it's going to be a challenge. I have no idea what Alaska has in store for us, but all I know is it's going to be epic. I can't wait to share it with you guys. The next video will be coming from Kombi Life just as soon as we can get something out to you, as soon as we can find internet coverage. We will get something to you. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. Please leave a comment, wish us luck, let us know what kind of things you want us to film. If there's a side of Kombi Life you haven't yet seen, please let me know and I'll try and shoot a video, because this is the last couple of months that I'm going to be able to video with the Kombi, because soon one of you guys is going to be the new owner of Capito. So that's it, guys, from us. We are going to be heading north every single day. We have got a heck of a lot of driving to do. I'm super excited and I'm really nervous about what Alaska is going to bring for us. Can't wait to share it with you guys. You can still follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and we will get new videos out to you just as soon as we possibly can. So make sure you're subscribed to see what happens on the adventure. Until next time, happy travels. If this is your first time watching Kombi Life, we live in a bus and we share it with strangers. We have no idea what's going to happen, but we film everything so we can share the adventure with you guys. Feel free to check out some of our previous adventures here or subscribe to see what the road brings us. Hope to see you next time.